Hey,
What up?
that's what I be doing. I don't even
What
know what that mean. Felt weird. Hey, Thomas, what's up, man?
up, Thomas? Mrs.
Why,
O'Reilly?
why are you yelling at me, bro? And when did I not speak to you? I'm not
You
finna
just
argue.
got, you just got in here.
Shannon, why you in the bushes?
Yeah, what up,
Never mind.
Shannon?
Never mind. Forget it. Don't even answer that. Just whatever.
What up, Targus? Tick Wayne?
Argus, what's happening, man? Tick Wayne,
Gun Guy? What's up? Buck?
Mr. Dixon,
Yeah, Mr. Dixon out there. Ghost Dog?
Buck, Ghost Dog,
Salute everybody.
Miss Riding. Miss Who Riding, you ready?
What up, James? What up, Reek? Major Havoc? Fam?
Man, we up in here.
Like King. What's going on, Will? What up, everybody?
Fam, Havoc, everybody. Yeah, that's what I call it too, Shannon.
What up, Creative? Like Rambo?
Creative,
Javon's, what up, man?
creative Javon Martin,
I keep
Burner
meaning to
Girl,
call Creative. I've been calling Creative for 2 weeks now, and I keep forgetting to call. Damn it.
Burner Girl, Tactical. Now, you know, out of all the stuff he say,
What up,
that I
Steve?
believe.
What up, Burner Girl? I've been. What up, Big T? I've been meaning to call him for like 2 weeks. What up, Cal? Let me set a reminder to make sure I call him tomorrow.
Black King, you know what? That is actually an awesome question. Because I thought about that. I was like, if you order the ammo, if you pre-order with Patrick online, Patrick, are you listening? Because if you pre-order online, is there an option to say I'll get it at the meetup?
I
That's
mean,
why I just encourage people to,
that's why I put both. I put the email and the.
yeah, email him, and then however it gets done from there. Because
What up, Snap?
I'm not
BT.
sure.
Ghost Dog said yes, there is. I
Oh,
guess he
there
must
is.
have done it. I guess he must have done it.
Okay, all right. Well, say less. Yeah, just if it's an option, then that's what's happening.
Yeah, that's right, fam. That's what he did the last time.
I ain't know it was on the site. I've never done it.
You. What up, Roblox?
I just called me like, hey Patrick, I'm gonna need about
That's what I said. I'm gonna
52 rounds and then I pick it up at the meter.
I'm gonna text him and say, hey, man, bring this. I can't have to be.
Thank you, Ghost Dog. See, man, you useful for something, Ghost Dog. It's not saying like I thought you weren't
What a
useful for anything,
terrible comment.
but like
Ah, there
that
you
was
go.
that wasn't nice, was it, bro?
No. That wasn't nice at all. That was a terrible comment.
Ghost Dog, my bad, man. Zach made me say that because I wasn't gonna even say that at first. Not like that, you know.
Devil Roll. What up, bro?
Hey, you know, Devereaux, I'm still
See
waiting.
what Creative said? See? You earned the face.
This dude been trying to fight me. Hey, hey, listen. First of all, um, I was saying something. He just messed me. Oh, Devereaux, do you know
It's a good
that
question. I don't.
I'm still waiting on him to give me an FFL, man?
Oh,
You know, I done had this gun sitting up here with these people for about 2 months.
wow.
Can I fly with 500 rounds in the hand? Yeah.
So, you can fire with 500 rounds, bro. So I didn't know. I didn't know if there was a limit with the round count. That I don't know.
Not nobody counting the rounds. I think it's poundage though. I think it's like
Uh,
11 pounds of ammo. You gotta look it up.
Bulletproof. What up, man? Mr. Dixon, you plan on doing a whole lot of shooting.
Or you just order 500 rounds from Patrick, and it'll be there when you get there.
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Bush says here 11 pounds is the limit. So does Steve. All right. I'm trying to think. How many pounds is 500 rounds might not be 11 pounds.
Yeah, but not only that. So like if you put it in your bag, then your bag got to be under the weight of whatever the max weight is. So some
Oh,
airlines 40 pounds, some airlines 50 pounds, and then if your bag over 50 pounds, then you're gonna pay the over the weight fee. It's some moving parts with that. Patrick in here?
I ain't seen him yet. Howard J. What up, man?
Howard Jizzle. Hey man, if y'all don't mind, smash that like button.
Yes.
Smash that like button.
Say if you see him, let me know. shoot him a, shoot him an email.
I'm sure he around somewhere, man.
Yeah, he's probably
You know,
listening.
and it's kind of hard to say that about Patrick too, because he be everywhere.
Yeah.
He
He's the
like,
mayor.
yeah, he like that dude, man. Like, you be like, Patrick just be like some people be at Publix. Patrick be in Japan.
Right.
There you go, Major Havoc. Major Havoc be he be so serious sometimes. You know, it's just better to just do it this way. It's all good, man. So I hope y'all ready, man. Whew.
Almost.
I'm
Almost.
not. I'm not
Almost.
ready. I'm not ready. I don't have no outfit yet for the wars. I don't have there's a few things I just don't have, and it's starting to bug me. It's starting to bug me the fact that I don't have it. But I'm gonna try to get it out the way this weekend. This is it. This is like my last full
Yeah.
weekend to get everything out the way.
You're not prepared either, Burner Girl? I'm just gonna bring my fire home and order stuff online. Okay, creative.
Well, thanks to Rick G, I got some.
Yeah,
I
ain't
got some.
much. Bro,
I got
I'm
a couple
waiting for
clips.
these. I'm waiting for these other Air Max that was supposed to be here Wednesday. They're supposed to ship. Supposed to be here tomorrow, but they ain't even shipped yet. I'm probably gonna have to cancel the order.
Somebody sent us an email a little while ago. I don't know if that individual is listening, but he asked a question about on Saturday's industry range day, can he bring his gun? The answer is absolutely not.
Yeah, leave your
Do
guns on.
not show up at the range on Saturday,
Let them go hard.
industry range day, with any firearms. Please, please.
Buff my bald head, got my sketches ordered, and my bed shorts packed. I hear that. I hear that, Major Havoc.
Hey, I'm going. I'm getting in the pool.
I ain't getting in no pool. I can't swim.
Y'all liable to like
I
come
can't
out there.
swim.
I'll be in the pool.
So do we need ammo?
Not for
Yeah,
industry range day,
yeah, just for Friday.
for community range day on Friday. So listen, Mr. Dixon. No, I love you to death. Now you've been coming to these
I
meetups
don't know,
17
bro.
years. Um,
Right, Mr. Dixon asked if we don't need it for industry range day. No.
no, you. So and y'all got to read the emails. I'm
That's
under
the
the
whole
impression
creative.
nobody reads them. I think they just see them and don't read them. Because I'm gonna tell you, this is why. This is why we decided collectively to let Zach handle this. Now we knew going into it that he had the worst attitude of all of us. He's the absolute worst. But he's the best person to handle it because that's what we need. We need somebody that's going to be aggressive with it because he sent out 1,500 emails with every piece of information you could possibly need. And then somebody going to still get there and ask them same questions.
Yep.
Now I'm gonna simplify it though. I'm gonna simplify it now for the people in here that's listening
Don't
that'll
hit
be
me.
attending. But this is all in email as well. It's very simple. Friday is community range day. Community means we bring your own guns. That's that day. It's optional. You can go if you choose. You don't have to, but that's where everybody bring their own guns. You can shoot each other's guns and just kind of having fun at the range. After that, that's it. On Saturday morning when we do industry range day, that's all vendors set up. They have the ammo. You just go up there and shoot, which just like last year. So if you were there last year, then you know it works the same exact way. So Steve said he ain't got an email yet. Steve,
Steve, how you ain't get on you? Hey, listen.
is his now? I'm finna stop the entire live, bro. Bro, I need you to help me.
I
We
want to know
finna
what his
pause
email
this
address
entire live for
is.
Steve. All I want to do is check to see if his email is in the batch,
Hold on, I'm going back to one.
which it should be. There's no way it's not in there. Oh, crappy dappy. What did I do? Oh, there you go.
His email.
What's his email?
Yeah.
I don't know nobody's email by heart. Nobody's. I can't name one person except my own.
Steve, what's your email, man? Something like, let's just go in your spam or whatever.
That's the only thing I can think. Because if you bought tickets, which he did,
I just need to know. There's Ski Love in the building. What up, Big Zo? Yeah, I just need to know what the email is. 'Cause I'm looking at what I sent out right now. I pulled up the email. I'm looking at it.
I'm going through it now. We're gonna pause this whole thing.
Major Havoc, I know you should be getting yours.
He said he didn't get his either.
No. I'm just saying he said his email is easy. There was only one person who initially maybe didn't get something, but it was because there was a change that was made in the beginning. But he should be all good now too,
Well,
because I updated that.
it's not just one person. Well, here's what happens when people bought tickets late. Then you probably missed some of the early emails. So
Well,
that's the other.
no, bro. I'm talking about the one that was early. Well, we corrected that one. There was one
Yeah,
early who made a change, so that corrected that one.
but I'm saying people that like say they bought tickets a week ago, then you wouldn't
Right,
have saw the first 3 or 4 emails that went out.
right.
First of all, I
Mr.
know what
Dixon,
to do.
Mr. Dixon, you didn't get nothing.
Y'all ain't checking y'all spam then.
Yeah, because I'm looking at your email right here.
You got to check your
As a matter
spam.
of fact, I actually know your email by heart. What up, Chef? And your email, some of them I remember from you after doing it. I know. But Mr. Dixon, yeah, you gotta check your spam because I'm looking at it right now. It went to you, and I didn't get any bounce backs. You on the list. I don't want to say your email out loud, but I'm looking right at it.
What you gonna do? Get say email. Ain't like you
Some
gave me
people, what up, Biggs?
ain't like you gave his address.
What if I didn't get the second email on the third day about the first range day?
What did Steve say his email is? Because I'm looking
He didn't
for
say
it.
it. Yeah, I'm seeing, and your email is your name, Mr. Dixon, at Charter. I know that's your. I've been sending you that for like how many years now? What up, Eric? Yeah, because I'm looking at his thing right now.
So
And
Steve,
Steve, what's your email?
did he get his ticket?
Steve, you can text it to me too if you don't
Did
want to
he
put it out.
get his ticket?
I'm pretty sure he did. I just don't know what email is under. Patrick, what up, man? Kung Fu in the building. We're just talking about you. Like the Candy Man. We say your name 3 times. You showed up. Yep, I'm waiting, bro. You ain't say nothing yet.
Oh, he just texted to me, but
Oh, text it to me. What is it?
okay, Steve, answer me in text. Did you get your ticket? I'm texting.
I'm looking at the whole list right now. Right, Big Zo like Beetlejuice.
So if you got tickets, then you should.
See, now I have not gotten an email about slash win tickets. What that mean?
He did what? Who said that?
Well, Black King.
He said he ain't got
No,
what?
I know I added his got added late. I know that, but I know it's on the list.
Steve, did you buy your tickets under that email? You
Right.
wouldn't
That's
have
that's
to have another email.
send me the email, bro.
But all you got to do really is forward him the last one. The previous ones don't matter. There's nothing in those that.
Yeah, the one we put the link out.
Yeah, just send that one.
You say yes, I did. That's why I need. Well, I just need to know because I'm like I don't get that.
But don't. I wouldn't even keep searching. Just send that last one, and then add them physically to the list. But I don't even see. You know what was?
Bro, was he an early bird?
I was just thinking about that. He had to be. Now
You
that I
gotta be an
think
early
about it,
bird, like bulletproof.
there's a lot of people that's early birds, and I wonder if. Let me see something.
Then
That's
if that's the
crazy.
case, then if that's the case, Steve, I apologize, man. Because I'm like I
Yeah,
know I've been sending stuff back, I ain't been getting no bounce backs. I take care of that.
let me see
Hold
something.
on. I should be able to do it right now.
Let me ride. Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna get right back to the live here in a second, but I gotta. That's what it is, because he's probably them early bird tickets. I wonder if everybody in the early bird not getting emails in.
I wonder. Well, apologies.
You know what?
Huh?
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Just talk. Just chop it over there, buddy, for me. I got this on the back on the back end
All
here.
right. Well, I'm forwarding this right now to Steve.
I'll be right back, y'all. I'm listening. I mean, I can hear, but let me go
Yeah,
handle this.
sorry about that, Steve. Listen, we thought we had everybody. We only knew about only one that I thought we didn't have, so it's my bad. Check your email now. You should get something now.
But who else? Who else ain't getting?
And no, I mean nobody's really saying anything. I thought that he was because Steve usually he'll reach out to me and say, "Hey man, I ain't getting." He didn't reach out to me. I know he tried to call me once, but I wasn't able to get to the phone. Did you get that, Steve? Check and let me know you got it. You should have got it. Then you should have got that one. Okay, Big Zo.
Was there anybody that bought early bird tickets that is getting emails?
But like, bro, I thought it was only like one.
No. We sold a lot of early bird tickets. I'm wondering if those people are separate or is it giving us all of that? So that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay.
But I'm trying to figure if is there anybody in the chat right now that's listening that bought early bird tickets
What up, John? Cheers, bro.
and and they are getting the emails. Because if that's the case, then
All right. What up, Nas?
there is no separate lip. Okay,
Oh, he said,
Biggs.
and I've received all my emails. And Steve got his now. All right, cool.
Okay. All right. So never mind. So see, I'm wrecking my brain for nothing. That means that list that we have is including the early bird tickets. Now, how Steve's not on there? That's
But bro, well, so we had two early birds. That's what happened. That's why we had him and Bulletproof caught the early bird. Remember?
Nah, hold on,
They
hold on,
just
hold on, hold on,
switched.
hold on, hold on. I'll tell you. We don't got to talk about all that on in front of everybody because we're gonna confuse people. That's why
Oh,
I don't want to confuse people. Be like, what? There was a. They think it's something else.
oh, he said, I haven't got any. Y'all said him the White Rambo this year instead. Shanna, I figure if I'm sending it to him, I'm sending it to you. I'm sending it to you, I'm sending it to him. It's like when I text y'all, I don't know who I'm actually texting, but I know y'all together. So get the other one. Okay, I see. Just send one today. Yeah, just send one today.
Hmm?
I just sent an email earlier. Bulletproof said he didn't get it.
From today.
Yes, that shouldn't be.
But we can work on this later. But I'm doing something else.
Hey, Lady Crane, what's going on? What up, Ganja? I'm gonna post the main link up tonight while people are here. Just gotta go find it.
No, bro. What you say? You doing what?
We'll post I can't post the link.
Don't. Hell no. The
Campsite.
no, bro. That's
Yeah, just listen.
people that bought tickets. Don't put that on the. Why would you do that?
Oh, just my brain, man. It's old man brain, bro. That's all. What up, Patrick? Salute. Old man brain. Hey, Tina.
I'm telling you, I had to call Zach on the phone. Be like, hey, bro. Talk to everybody in the line. Let me. I got the meetup stuff. I got it. I got it. I'm gonna take care of all of it. Everything that's confusing. I got it.
All right. Why you didn't get it, Ghost Dog? Yeah, why you didn't get it? Zach, are you wearing a punk ass cat? Listen. All right, Thomas. Now I'm gonna yell at you now. I ain't wearing no punk ass nut. This is a fly ass Canic shirt. It's too big now, but I got it a while ago, and I wore it tonight because I like it, and I don't want to get rid of it even though it's too big. So there. Ain't no punk asses over here. All right. Like Lennox told Tommy, don't come at me with no punk ass business.
Hmm.
What up, Frank? Thankful keeping the peace in my house, Zach. I get that, James. I get it. I get that. I got a thing in my house too. I like peace. I understand. I get it. Thomas, you know, listen, man. All love, brother. I'm just messing with you. I know your love hate relationship with the mechanic. This is my TP9 SFX shirt, man. I love it. You can use it as a blanket. No, it ain't that big. The peace will come with your happiness. John, I didn't want to start getting into that conversation, but listen, let me tell you something. There is an aspect of gun ownership that brings me peace. And when I decide that I'm gonna do something, I go ahead and do it. Because it's my job to make me happy. Not my wife's. It's my job. And that's what I do. I believe that wholeheartedly, 100%. I know, Ganja, man. I'm just listen. I'll go along with it, bro. Listen, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something that I do. Because I have like a bunch of big shirts and all type of stuff now. So If I can't get a blanket or something or whatever, I grab a big old T-shirt and throw it. That's if I'm in a position I don't feel like moving or whatever. Yeah, John, that's right. This part, there's a certain part of my piece is important too. I think there's a reason why men die earlier than women, because you don't focus on your piece a lot. Sometimes you just be focusing on everybody else's. You gotta take care of yourself too. I want to be here long too. I want to live a long time too, like everybody else. But that's just me. You're gonna be selling t-shirts at the event? No, I'm not. Lady Cream. I ain't got no t-shirts. No, Mr. Biggs, I ain't see you. You got the early. It takes for half off. Yeah, right. That's the early. Right there. Showtime. What up, Hollywood? Hey, Nunu. Hey, Auntie. He said that's why I'm divorced. Nah, bruh. Ain't no divorces going on. I had to show my wife how to live peaceful. That's right, creative. You got to show them how to live peacefully. So, because as men, we have different ideas than women. What in terms of peace and what quiet is, and we have different ideas. So the happiness I had today picking out the red dot and the light and the other stuff for the gun was like Christmas. Oh, they should, Lady Crane. There should be some extras at the meetup. I think Bro said. I think so. I think we should have some extras there. So the Spec V6. There's a Spec 6. What it look like? Is it that light skin one, that tan one? That's right, Buck. Got to guard your peace, man. Ain't nobody else gonna do it but you. You got to do it. And the older I get, I find that the thing that I cherish more than anything else is peace and quiet. I don't need to be in the mix. I don't need to be nowhere. You can be quiet. You ask, what you thinking about? Not a damn thing. My mind is totally blank. I'm enjoying the peace and the quiet. You ready, Mr. Dixon? I'm still trying to figure the outfit. I don't think Puerto Rico. Damn. There's a reason it's called a man cave. That's right. That's right. Yeah, as you get older, I'm finding a lot more peace. Like I smoke more cigars now. I get out by myself, smoke me a cigar. Just me and the elements. Or if I'm chilling at the cigar lounge, just me with a bunch of people. Some of them I met before, some of them not. Cool. You ready, Showtime? The littlest things like cleaning my gut. Yes, that's right. My favorite word is no. It brings me so much. Man, let me tell you something. There's two main people that I don't like telling Lil Zach no all the time, but I will. He just can't have everything. My wife is in my man cave right now. I like her close to me. Yeah, hey James. To each his own. So all the time. I value my peace. That's right, bulletproof more than anything. We need an intervention for our boy Ghost Dog. Nah, Ghost Dog. Listen, man. Everybody's relationship got their own different dynamics. Got their own ebbs and flows or whatever. He know what his he know inside the parameters of his relationship what he got to deal with. Like I know inside the parameters of mine. That's how that is. My wife use me as a no every time. Yeah, ganja, man. I wouldn't trade my wife for nothing, man. She get on my nerves, I get on her nerves. I wouldn't trade it for nothing, man. Best decision I ever made almost 22 years ago. Best decision.
Yeah, you clean that shit up. Nice.
Well, it is the best decision I made.
No, but you was talking tough a second ago that you cleaned it up. So I was just
Look,
waiting.
I always talk. I
Waiting
always
on
talk tough. I always talk tough. What up, Nikolai? Peace and quiet and watching the honeymooners. Targets, man. Listen, I own the honeymooners box set. It's one of my favorite shows of all time. Ralph Cramden and Ed Norton. They was friends. All right, chef. So chef, I just ordered some I was trying to get some my father
Mhm.
20th anniversary joints, but they cost a lot. So I wasn't able to get those. So I got some other ones. It's based off of a guy, this Cuban guy. So I'm gonna have some nice steaks at the meetup. What up, Anthony? I got something specifically for Tactical Tina. The Tactical Tina likes smoking cigars. So I got something specifically for her. And I got one for my brother. And I'm gonna have some other stuff. I'm gonna have a bunch of good stuff. We'll have a good time. Chiefing it up. Stuck your head in the door so I can tighten it. Ho. Sorry. Sorry, Miss James and things. Bubble gun started. Nah, man, it is good to. I know some people who have had some let's just say shitty wives, and it's better to have a good one than have one that's not. Master Blend. Let me write that down, man. I don't know that one because I thought I'll look for that. 'Cause I be trying to find stuff in the humidor. I got you, Jason. Man. I'm gonna have a bunch. I got you. And I'm gonna be at the humidor tomorrow because I've been buying some like every week, getting extra because I like to smoke them too. But I got my little travel humidors pretty much full. I'm gonna bring my favorites and I'm gonna have a bunch. Don't worry, it'll be enough. Love my wife more than anything. She a ride for real. That's right, Roblox. That's man, and that's the stuff. I ain't trying to sit here and get sentimental, but yeah, that's my wife. That's my babe. I don't even call her by her name. I don't. That's babe. That's who she is to me. She's the woman other than my mother that I'll burn the world down for. That's a whole other thing.
All right, we should be straight.
All right, good.
Oh man, sorry y'all.
Yeah, well, I wish you could make it, man. It's always next year. Yeah, ain't nothing like having a good woman, man. Nothing like having a good woman.
Sorry about that, man. Let me get back to business. All right, y'all. I'm behind now. I let myself get off track. But listen, if there's anybody that's listening right now and you're attending a regular meetup and you're not getting, you don't have the information, you don't know anything, email us. Just email a regular meetup at gmail.com. It's an easy fix, but if you bought a ticket, like if you bought the ticket, you should be getting all the emails.
Right.
It's automated. It's like every email is with the ticket, so whenever we send it out, everybody should be getting it. But sometimes things happen or whatever. But I got some announcements to make tonight, and we still doing the fusion gun. So listen, this is probably the last week that we're gonna do it for the one of one, the one you see in the in the background there. I don't know what the hell. Let me see if I can bring it up on the screen. Where they at? Where they at? Is it this one? Here's that one. There it is. Now I'm all the pressure's on Bob. Bob said we're gonna effing nail it. So this is what we know the gun is gonna look. Um, we're gonna get as close to this as possible. It'll be a one of one. This will be like the big only one of these in the world, and it'll be the one given away for Arm Six. So that's what everybody's been donating for, and we appreciate all the donations that then came through for this. It all goes toward the meetup. If you have, so this will be the last night that we're gonna do this. I think, because what next week is the fifth, right?
Yeah,
So
that's
yeah,
it.
this will be the last night that we'll do this for this one. Some of y'all got a bunch of entries already. Get as many as you can. Get the advantage. All right, because we doubled it up. Whatever you did last week, If you were a member, especially, whatever you donated, hey, people was getting smart too. $10 donations. Even
Right.
Zach gave 5. Who did we get those to?
We didn't give him away. We gotta give him away tonight.
We got to do that. We got to give him.
Yeah, we
Got
gotta
to
give
give
him
him.
away tonight.
So listen, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do the same thing tonight that we did
Billy was,
last week. So
Billy was
that means
supposed
it's gonna
to.
gonna be people that's gonna have 30, 40 entries easily. Um,
Billy was
but
supposed
we're
to do the
gonna do
trip.
the same exact thing. So it's gonna be $10 donations. That's it. If you're a member, whatever you donate, we double it.
Mm-hmm.
The list is like crazy. The list is crazy. But we also have 5 that Zach donated, right? So I don't know how. That's up to him. I don't
Well,
know
you
how
said
we gonna do it.
we were supposed to do the trivia. Billy was supposed to do the trivia.
Oh man, I forgot all about that. See, when once I say something like that, and we
I forgot.
don't,
I
we
forgot
don't make.
too.
Yeah, you forgot too. Yeah, so we and ain't no telling where Billy at right now.
I'm gonna text him right now, see if I can find him.
We're gonna figure out a way tonight to give away
Because he's good at that.
5 entries from Zach.
Yeah,
Um,
he's on to with that stuff.
Let's me ride.
It's just spin the wheel. That means you gotta put everybody on the wheel.
Hmm.
Unless we do that thing, bro, where you do the word.
Hashtag.
Can we do it on this one? Yeah, the hashtag.
I don't know how that. In this stream thing, it's not as easy as it is in Streamyard.
Okay.
Mm.
I'm thinking. I don't know. Yeah, that's crazy trying to put everybody on the wheel.
Tonight, the night to get the leg up.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Hey, Siege.
Get your leg up tonight. Tonight, the night to get the leg up. Cause some people gonna be like, man, I already did that. I'm not finna. I done did it. I gave him this and then mama. Get the leg up. Get the leg up. We appreciate the support. Hey man,
Mm.
I gotta tell everybody something. And I like to say it on the live first before it hit Instagram. We got another sponsor.
Oh yeah.
We got another gun company coming in.
Yes, we do.
And I'm actually excited about it. Know why? Know why I'm excited about it?
What?
Because it's another 2011 company, boy.
Huh?
I don't really care about that, but you know what makes me excited about it and what 2011 company it is?
I say the original.
Because because we hear people talk about a lot of 2011s, right? A
Mm-hmm.
bunch of different ones, right?
Right.
But not too many people be talking about this one.
That's a fact.
All the guys ain't got this one.
That's a fact.
They don't. They just don't have it. Now they gon' now they gonna now the major havers, all them the heavies have, oh yeah, I've shot it 1,000 times. I got the nobody's I've never seen them post it.
That's true. Yeah, that's right. Even that's right. I have never, ever. That's right.
But it's cool though. Even if you do, I know that it's a great addition for us. I'm excited.
Money,
And
whatever.
not only that, they gonna have some crazy deals there. Remember how Alpha Foxtrot did last year, where there was some deals. MIA
Yeah,
had the deals on the Romulus.
yeah.
That went over very well. Hey, CG, Tech Money was happening. So we got a similar situation, but I want y'all to give a round of applause and welcome on
Oh,
board for Arm 6 in Jacksonville. Wait, let me go find something, bro. Let me go find a drum roll.
you got one. There we go.
Boom! Wait, I forgot who it is. Wait a minute. Let me go.
I know, kinda. You gotta say it right.
Let me see something real quick.
Yeah, as simple as I think.
Hold on, yeah. Let me do something.
Oh, okay. So I see how you gotta say it. It's not what I
Boom.
thought.
Here we go. Share screen. Boom. Boom.
Here we go.
Go back to this. Remove this one.
Memory.
And
One of them things. Oh, wait, defense.
we bringing OA defense out, y'all.
Straight. It's the sexy chocolate. Tell them, Tina. Sexy chocolate.
Shout out to OA defense.
Yep. Shout out
I'm
to OA
excited.
defense.
I'm
I'm on
excited to
board.
have them on board. I'm very excited to have them on board. And, you know, I think so. So we'll talk a little bit about them too. They were, if I'm not mistaken, the first people to come with the 2011 concept that took the Sig Mags.
2311.
2311. They called it the 2311, and they were the first ones to come with
Do the
one
with the Sigmags.
with the Sig Mags.
Yep. Digging gold. Digging low. What up, digging? Yo,
So,
yo.
and then now I'm gonna be completely transparent here though.
Mm.
What was this about 3 years ago? I went to when I was at
2022.
Shot Show. Remember?
Yeah, I was there with you.
Shot Show Range Day. This was when they released. Yeah, this was when all of us was there. Me, Zach, and Billy was there.
Yeah.
But this is when they released that gun initially, and
Mm-hmm.
I can remember going out there to shoot it, and I was mad. It was a misunderstanding. However,
They were nice guys, though.
they were very nice people. I
They
mean,
were
gotta
nice.
give.
Yeah.
But however, they did a lot of revamping from what I know. I don't, don't get me. I don't know nothing about the internals. What I do know is I went back. I think it was 2 years later. They kind of redesigned the gun, did some other stuff. It even looked dope as hell now. And now they run. They run. So whatever they had wrong in the beginning, they got it right now. And when we think about it, there's only two guns out there like this. Zach was just froze. I thought he was just being really still. Um, there's only two of them out there. That's in the GTO and the OA Defense, the 2311.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited. So I think that's another great piece, man, for everybody to get excited about. And it's not one of those that you hear a lot of the 2011 guys talking about.
Right.
We will now though. They come out there and them things get to performing. You're gonna see a lot of guys coming home with them. Or having them when they get home. So that being said, so listen, this is what I can say, Steve. I can't, they're not budget, no,
No,
to
they're
answer
not.
you flat out. But what I can say is that there's going to be some deals out there. Now, I can't tell you what the deal are, but there will be some exclusive meetup deals like that you just won't be able to pass up. You won't see these firearms at that price anywhere else.
Right.
So they're gonna have some real nice, heavily discounted stuff available. So
Have Pro Elite is sweet.
yeah, it's nice, but you just don't. I don't see it. That's one of those. That's why I was kind of excited to get them on board too, because it's one of those that I don't see a lot. I hear everybody talking about everything, but that's one of those you just don't see a lot.
Yeah,
A
you know,
lot
it
of
could,
going
but
on.
it's not budget, not at all.
No, it's not budget. I mean, it's less than the GTO. Well,
Yeah.
depending on which one. If you're talking about the Pro Elite, then maybe not. So, other than that, so what we got going on tonight is again, we are doing the one of one fusion. We're still doing that. This will be the last night we'll do it. $10 donations. If you're a member, whatever you donate, we we double it basically
Hmm.
at the end of the day. Hey, you know what's funny? We say that is that budget. We was just talking about this. I forgot who I was talking to about it. But it's like, man, this is crazy that we've come to a point where we be saying $1,000 is a budget gun.
I mean, it ain't budget to me.
It ain't to me either, man. I ain't gonna front. That's a lot of money, man.
Yep. Right. Budget is it isn't bad, John. Budget ain't bad. And listen, $1,000 ain't no budget gun.
Yeah, yeah. John think it's budget though, because you know his average 2011 price like 7,200.
Major Havoc. That's a good question. That's actually a good question.
No, and I could honestly care less. I like no. I never to answer your question. I've never wondered about it. What I do know, um, again, Major Havoc, you probably noticed by now. I'm a very SPO guy, so I
Right.
really don't listen to people. I just kind of go off of what it is. I think it's a very interesting firearm, and you know, we'll see how things are going. I know they got some new people over there, some people that come from Staccato.
And the funny thing is, I liked it when I went and was able to get my hands on the original. I liked it. I didn't dislike it. And there was one that they didn't have there that I didn't get to hold. It was one of
But
the.
it changed. It changed since that year. It's
Okay.
not the same firearm.
I like the original.
John, I don't know. I can't even answer that question. There's the 2011 niche um is sort of there's a lot of guys in it. You know, there's a lot of guys in the 2011 niche that aren't YouTubers.
Right.
I know a lot of them. I know a lot of them personally. I know some guys got some crazy like 2011 collections. But they're not on YouTube, right? That's just kind of what they do. They just collect them. That's what they like. They like to buy the high end stuff. So, but it's just it's a niche space to me. Like I don't, and I'm not in that niche space. I like them. Don't get me wrong. I It's weird too because I was looking at like how many 2011s I actually own, and it's crazy for me not to be a 2011 guy with the number. But I don't own the guy like the guys who literally collect them.
Right.
Contra, you're right. You're right. He said you don't have to shoot Nighthawks and Atlases to be a 2011 guy.
Fact.
You know, that's true. But what does that mean, Major Havoc? You know, you should click on the link now because I like to have these discussions. He said the guys, the collectors of the real 2011s.
Yeah. What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Real 2011. What? Yeah. What does that mean? Because as far as I know, there's actually only one real 2011. Everything
I
else is
mean,
just a double. Everything else
technically,
is a
right?
double stack 1911.
John, yeah, John just said it. So that's kind of my thing. Like, what do we? What does that mean? So here's the thing. I like listening to those conversations, man, because
What up,
I've said
Pedro?
one of my favorite Pedro, you are perfect for this too, because Pedro talks so much shit. He's like the perfect guy for this. Like this is my thing. It's all a bag game to me. Bag, BAG. It's a bag game. It's who can go spend the most money. That's what it comes down to. Everybody give it like, people try to give it all these ins and outs and rhyme and reason. No, it's just, man, this guy got the money to burn and he burning it. That's it. Not saying that a lot of those firearms worth it, not worth it is all opinionated. That's PO, subjective preference opinion. That's up to you. It's your money. Do what you want to do. But flex, yes, I agree, Mr. Dixon. It's not a I just hate when a lot so much of that stuff gets spoke upon as gospel. That irritates the hell out of me.
Right.
Hey, what's up, Tampa Gunworks?
What's going on, guys?
Yeah, what up,
How you
Pedro?
doing, man? How's everything going, brother? How you been?
Good,
I've
Pedro.
been busy, been good. How about you guys? A lot of planning for the meetup.
Yeah.
Same, man. Yeah, yep. Keeping us on our toes, man.
Busy is a
Keeping us on
blessing.
our
That's good.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, well, it's always busy this time of year because now you scrambling trying to get everything together. We guys that do an event, bro.
Yeah,
That's the weirdest thing ever. Like we've been trying to figure shit out on,
it's
as
definitely
we go.
something.
It's a lot. It's a lot to
Yeah,
it, man.
I can imagine.
Hey, old veteran.
What's going on?
What up,
You
Abby?
got a shirt on? You got a shirt on?
Yeah, you do.
Yes.
Okay, because I was gonna tell you to go put a shirt on. But listen, what did you mean by that? I love having these talks and debates. Like what does that mean? The real 2011 guys or the real, like, what does
Well,
that
you know I
mean?
can't type. I meant the guys with real 2011s. There's still a debate going on that they're everybody thinks 2011 2011 is just the name that Staccato trademarked. You know, the 2011 is actually a 1911 double stack
Double
with a
stack.
modular
Yes.
frame. So it's
Right.
the three-piece architecture that makes it a 2011. It's a slide, a frame, and then a grip module, and that uses a magazine designed for that grip module. So anything, and Series 70, anything else is an adaptation of that.
That's
So
understood.
let's
I
say
think we got that far
your
now.
fusion, or your platypus, or your OA defense, or even you're very close to a 2011 but not quite, is, let's say the GTO.
They more. Are they? What they? I mean, how are they considered more like the old
Like
power platform,
failure.
like power ordnance?
Paraordnance was never considered a 2011. Paraordnance was the very first double stack. It was a 1911 wide body. That was what it was called. It was a
Okay.
1911. It was a two piece. It had the frame and the grip were one piece, and then
Right.
it also had a slide, and it had a wide body to accommodate double stack magazines. And that's why you see a few of those architectures still around that use the Para design magazines, which Rock Island still uses them,
Right.
Remington used them. The Bull Armory is basically a Para Ordnance magazine. Most people don't know that.
Oh, really?
Okay. So, well, I got Pedro on here because he's like one of my favorite like trash talkers, like probably number one. And
Hey, listen, I don't talk trash. All right,
sorry, bro.
it's
And
all
then
data based
yeah,
for
it's all
for the most part.
database.
For the most part,
That's the other part. So this is my thing. You said you asked me, do I wonder why the 2011 guys don't have the Oracle Arms 2311? And I said no, I don't wonder why because first of all, I don't what is the 2011 guys? What is that?
No, I mean I meant to say the guy with real 2011s. Excuse you, the 2011
Oh,
collectors
so
that
now
are
okay, so
real
now
I
you're
think what
2011s.
he's trying to say is the guys who shoot traditional style 2011s.
2011s that wouldn't be interested in that type of.
Correct.
Okay. All right. Now
Correct.
that makes sense
Yes.
then. Now, see, now you just screwed up the whole argument, Major Havoc. I was ready to have a whole debate here, but now I get it. Never
Well,
mind. That
you
it
don't
makes a
want to
lot of sense.
lose.
No,
You
no,
don't
I
want to lose
wasn't
that
gonna lose.
debate.
I wasn't gonna lose because I thought you were saying like the 2011. I'm like, what qualifies you to be a 2011 guy? Like, what does that mean? But then that's not
Gu-
what you were talking about. I get what you're saying now. Now, yeah, that makes
Yeah,
perfect sense. Yeah, I see what you're saying. That makes perfect sense.
yeah,
Um,
guys with real 2011s or traditional.
yeah.
Okay.
No, that makes perfect sense. So
Because
so
I
so
did a
you're not so
series
you're
on
one of
this.
those guys, are you one of those guys that like you're not interested in variants or guns like that? You're not a
Well,
fan of
I
the
can say
GPO.
this. I've got a fusion that I quite enjoy, but it's not that's comfortable for me to shoot with with my hand placement because of that shorter front strap for the Glock magazine. So as I'm saying, it's an adaptation of a double stack 1911. And so adaptations aren't like the real thing. They don't have the same 17.5 degree grip angle, the same length of front strap. There are some differences. And so if you're like, I think Pedro used the better word than I did. I said real traditional, the
Okay.
traditional uh, architecture, let's call it.
So, huh. Okay, I know what I'll do. I'll piss a bunch of people off when I say this. So that brings me back to when you talk traditional, that's kind of telling you that most of them are the same in the
The
traditional
same
sense.
They are.
architecture. That's
Yeah,
like saying like a woman. They
I mean,
ain't all the
foundationally,
same,
it's
but
all
they're
the
the
same.
same architecture.
that was weird. So, yeah, but all the traditional most traditional 2011s, the parts are interchangeable on most of them, right? Like you could take grip modules, put it on whole ton of different 2011s. That's why guys change grip modules all the time, right? Or change triggers, or
That's correct.
because the platform has similarities, tons of
Correct.
similarities, right? Okay.
Wonderful.
That's correct.
No, that's kind of my thing. Like I always say that. You know, my big thing is see now. One thing I noticed, like say take Jacob Gray for instance, they have a lot of proprietary stuff.
Hmm.
That's right.
That's what kind of makes them different. I wonder if people know that.
If you know, you know, yeah.
Yeah, well,
But there's
I
more
don't think
people that
everybody
don't
knows that.
know.
I think people kind of look at it as just regular traditional
Yeah,
2011. Yeah,
Jacob Gray has a lot of proprietary stuff. Their grip module is not interchangeable. Their trigger system's not interchangeable. Their mag well's not interchangeable.
yeah.
Their sliding barrel
Okay.
fit's different.
Okay.
Hmm. See, that's interesting. I just found that out recently, so I thought that was interesting information. That's
Well,
something a
I've
lot.
been in there. I've been in Jacob Gray's factory. I got the went through. I've watched the whole gun be built from a block of metal all the way to a gun, and I've been same place with Race City Defense, Cardinal, Cosent. I've been to all those factories and watched the entire process. So,
Yeah, I only did
Jacob
that
Gray's is
once.
different. That's for
I
sure.
only did that at the granddaddy of them all. I only did that once though. At all of their
Yeah.
mamas, I did it at their mama's house. Yeah, that when I went to Staccato, man, that freaked my world. I was like, dang, that's it. That is it. That
Yeah,
was quite the experience.
that
I watched my own gun get built.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, now that was an experience. But
Did you get
anyway,
to test fire your own gun?
nah, nah. I mean, I didn't literally like sit there and watch the whole thing, but I kind of saw the start. I saw it
Oh,
at
the
like
process.
three-quarters of the way through, that type of thing.
Oh,
Hey,
that's pretty
Jab,
cool.
who was the most impressive out of the ones you went to?
Yeah, who's the most impressive?
The most impressive factory,
Yeah.
uh, the most impressive factory, and because I like more small shops, not these giant, like not like Staccato. Staccato is just like a very, uh, it's just
It's
like
not. It's not as big as you would think. It's not as big as.
big time production facility. But I think Jacob Gray was on the ball. I really liked the layout and the organization. I mean, I could walk through and see each machine and see what it was doing and what part of the process it was. And they had all these checklists. I thought Jacob Gray was quite laid out quite well. It was as clean as a damn operating room. I mean, it was pretty cool. And I also like that because they had a shooting range in their backyard. So I got to go and test and shoot all their guns. It was like a fun day.
Nice, nice, nice. So you say Jacob Gray is pooping on all the rest of those
As
facilities.
far as as far as it looked more like an operating room where I've been in the other ones where there's some very high quality firearms made, and it's just a little bit maybe a little more cramped, less square footage, less things going on, and in a smaller area. And if you're cramped, it makes cramp can be confused with clutter or less organization, but the output is what matters, is what how the gun comes out. But the facility itself, I was just impressed with me having a shop and a race car and hot rod background. I mean, it's more impressive to walk into a nice shop with polished concrete floors, or
Mm.
you just what I'm saying.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Shout out to Jacob Gray, man. They got a lot of. I like
Yeah,
they
shout out
swag.
to them.
I like they swag. I
Well,
like.
aren't they going to be at Arm Six?
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
That's what
I'm
yeah, that'll be
excited.
cool.
I'm excited to have them out there. I'm excited to have them all out there. Actually, Jacob Gray was supposed to be at Arm Five, but we had a big argument and a big fight, and a lot of stuff happened. And then I cursed Jay out, and then we had like this whole thing. It was weird, but we good. We back friends now. Everybody good.
Yeah, I think they said there was several of them coming to Jacksonville.
Several Jacob Grays, or the
Yeah, no, yeah, not. I mean, several people from the factory, not just Jacob.
oh yeah, probably. I imagine it'll probably be the Three Stooges,
Mm-hmm.
Todd, Jay, and Jacob.
Yeah, what Jay Todd and Jacob.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
Yep, probably.
that's what I'm guessing. But it should
I
be a
didn't know
lot
if
of
they
fun.
would bring their head gunsmith. What was his? I can't remember his name.
No, I mean they probably take those people to like the big events like Shot Show and all that. We just
Yeah,
we just
this is big. Arm Six is big because you get to have fun.
Yeah.
oh no, we have a ball, man. I hope you ready, man. I hope you don't start getting sleepy at 6 o'clock because this
Right.
Hey, listen,
we gonna have a ball, man.
don't be casting no shade on me. I can hang.
So here's a question for you guys. My connection's a little
Okay.
choppy because I'm driving back to Tampa, but do you think these hybrid style 2311s, 2011s are inferior than a traditional 2011?
Do
On
you
what?
think
They
that
are
What you
what
say?
it's
now,
more,
Pedro?
Do you think they're inferior than a traditional 2011? Because it takes
Inferior.
a Glock mag
Your
or a
mic's
320
breaking
mag?
up. I thought you said inferior.
Yeah, I'm driving back
he
to
did
Tampa. My connection's a
He
little
did
choppy.
say. He did
he
say
did say
inferior.
inferior.
Oh, inferior. No, I mean, if to the snobby, traditionalists, anything could be considered inferior. It's just to me, it's different. Like I said, I have no trouble with the reliability and the accuracy and speed of my fusion, but it's just I don't feel it is traditional, and it just is not natural for me.
Mm.
to just when I can just grab one, my muscle memory just knows the 2011 because I've been shooting the 1911 and then all the followers from the 1911 since 1980. I started
Mm,
competitions in 1980, so I just have so many years experience with that. I mean, I don't even need the sights. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
But all of these others have different. When they use a different mag, it changes the grip angle slightly. It changes the feel. It changes the circumference. It's just different. So it's not. I'm not gonna say inferior. It's just different, and I don't shoot different better. I can
mm.
shoot it okay, but not better.
That was deep. But I
Yeah.
think I think like the average shooter, you learn to appreciate different firearms. That's kind of how I am. Because I'm not a
Right.
niche guy. Like, I'm not stuck on one brand, one style, one anything. I like to shoot different stuff, man. Like when they bring
But
the alien out, I want to shoot the alien. I think that's a fun gun
oh yeah,
want to shoot. It's not a 2011. I like Shadow 2s. I like PDPs. I just like to shoot. It doesn't matter to me what it is. Even whether it's the
oh
platypus, fusion gun, they are different. I agree. But I guess if you're a competition shooter, you do like things a certain way, or you like a certain
yeah. Well,
style
that's
of
just
gun.
it, I mean, I've got them all and shoot them all, and I'm just happy to be alive enough to go out to the range a couple days a week. That's whatever you want to shoot.
Yeah.
We shoot it. We had a striker fire day about 2 months ago, and I told Tactical Chef for never to do that again. They slapped me in the mouth next time I mentioned striker fire day because we shot like 3,000 rounds of striker fire in one day, and my finger was sore
Mm.
That's crazy.
because it just wasn't. You get used to something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But we had fun. Like that little Daria island, that island barrel Daria, or how you ever say it. That
Mm.
Yeah.
we had a blast with that gun, and
I like that gun a lot.
that duty cut Tisas duty comp. We had that. That was good. That Walther,
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed that Walther. And TDS ported one of my Canics, and then Pedro ported two of my fuses. You
Mm.
know, so yeah, we'll shoot anything. But I'd rather have a PCC and a 2011 if you ask me what my preference
Speaking of,
was.
Yeah. Pedro's still important too, just in case you guys were
I think
wondering.
if
Oh yeah, there he is. Must still there.
He's dead.
Pedro must be in
I mean,
the
I'm
north
I'm
part of the
trying.
woods. Pedro,
Right.
you coming from the
Wood.
north or the south?
I'm coming from the east. I'm coming from
Oh,
Orlando.
oh, you
Oh,
coming from the
okay.
east? Yeah. Ain't nothing east west in Florida, bro. It's like the
Nope.
Not much.
scariest thing in the world. That's why you don't got no signal, man. There's nothing, just swamps and woods and animals.
Mm.
A lot of back roads.
Yeah, there's nothing. There's no major highways that go east and west. It's weird.
Mm.
I will say, if TDS doesn't win Shop of the Year, I'm reporting everybody.
Yeah, well,
Well,
won't get me
is Pedro,
talking.
you out there where all those horse farms are?
No, I'm just I'm like on like a 50-mile back road.
Oh, okay.
At nighttime, dude. See, he got them young eyes, man. If I was out there, I'd be scared to death, man.
I wouldn't be out there.
Shoot, man.
I'll be at a hotel. I'll be at a hotel sleeping, or somebody
Well,
else
When I
be
went,
driving.
Yeah, I
I
can't
don't
drive.
have a.
when
I
I went
can't
down
drive at
there,
night.
I
I
drove
forget
to
what.
Orlando to drop off my customer gun that was finished because he's flying to Belgium on Sunday. So I was like, I'll come drop it off. So I didn't really have a choice in my defense.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Just
would. I can't drive back at night. I would have stayed in Orlando till in the morning.
Yeah, I don't like driving at night.
I got to work in the morning. I got guns to get out, man. You
But why
know,
you go back roads to Orlando though? You could just went 4.
it's faster than 275.
That's crazy. It's scarier too.
I mean, it's
So you
definitely dark as hell, and like and the worst part is it's a one lane on each side.
Yep. You're
Yeah,
not
well,
lying.
I don't want to be out there like that in the dark. Nope.
Oh man, we was coming back one night, and it was not from Orlando. We was just coming from south, from south of Tampa and coming up. And this was matter of fact, this was when I went to go pick up my Stella rifle. And I kept saying I'm gonna leave before it get dark because I don't want to get caught in that. Man, not only did it catch the dark catches, it started pouring down, raining.
That's when I will
That's the
not
Oh,
drive.
oh my
that's the
God.
Like
worst.
roads like this, when it's pouring rain, I'm good.
When it's
It was
when it's
it was the
dark,
worst.
dark and raining, I ain't driving
Yeah.
unless it's an emergency.
Nope, I ain't doing it.
That's an emergency.
My job is giving me an Adams Arms piston-driven AR-15 as a parting gift. Oh,
Oh
that's
man.
dope. Most
Is
jobs
that
don't
punishment?
do nothing but a goodbye when you leave. That's all right.
So I had a 2311 Pro Compact not too
Okay.
long ago, and I've done work for the guys over there. So I feel really terrible saying this. I wasn't a fan
Oh.
personally. Like I have big hands. Like I wear 2XL gloves,
Uh-huh.
and the grip was very wide front to back paws.
Damn, you wear 2XL gloves? Shit, I thought my hands was big.
I got I have fat palms, big palms. But even that grip felt like I was reaching too wide this way.
Ah,
If that
okay.
I don't know if you can see or not, but like front to back, it felt very very wide.
Yeah, I think you're right. I got big hands but short little thumb, and I couldn't get to like the mag release.
Ah, okay. Nah, John, I just like the
I
straight.
Now,
don't even know. I don't even know what y'all
as
talking.
much as I think they're overpriced, like a lot of things in this world, the HDs, the
Hey,
staccatos are nice.
You said the HD
yeah,
what?
The staccato HDs, the Glock staccato, those are nice.
They overpriced too.
I think so.
Yeah, hell yeah.
2,500
well,
bucks for a polymer frame, aluminum. I'm sorry, polymer grip, aluminum frame, hybrid thing. To me, is a lot of money.
let me tell you about a 2011 style gun that doesn't cost a lot that just impressed the crap out of me.
Oh,
And you can't laugh. It's a Gersan that's called the Witness 2311. It's the CMXX. It's the compensated one. That's a
Yeah.
commander size.
Yep.
Let me tell you what. That thing for just a, I think it was a little under $1,000 shipped. The compensator actually works. It's just not on there for looks or for aesthetics.
I want
That
one of
little
those.
gun,
Did you have it? I want one of them.
lightweight like that, shot
Mhm.
amazingly well.
Mm-mm. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I
heard some
mean,
good.
I could tell its budget because it had a 4.5 pound trigger, and I'm used to a 2 pound trigger or a 1 pound something trigger. But it's regardless of the trigger, which I can fix in 5 minutes. It ran good. It ran flawless. It was accurate, and it didn't cost a bankroll.
Okay.
You know what
Yeah.
the real key to happiness is?
Hmm.
A Smith and Wesson 2.0.
That's the key to happiness.
Actually, man, I think that's like the most underrated gun out there.
It's a nice
Or
pistol.
one of them.
I like
Yeah, I
a
think.
metal gun, but they make
I
a
I
metal one.
don't. I don't. But the original Gerson 2311. I didn't like that gun at all. I had every intention of buying it, and I went and picked it up, and I was like, I ain't buying this trash. That's how I felt. That's
No,
exactly what I looked. I said, I'm not. I said, I'm not buying this.
Which one?
The
I
original,
broke up on my end.
the original Gerson 2311. I went with every intention to go buy it. I went to the store to get it. And when I picked it
Yeah.
up, I said, I can't take this home with me.
no, that
I
was a
can't.
rattle trap.
Yep.
That was a rattle trap.
What a real deal.
But this CMXX, I think's put together better than the Match X was, and I really enjoy the Match X. But of course, like me and BTG and many others, we totally made those way better than they came.
See, having I had bought a
But
brat. I had bought one of the brats.
the Brat's a good little
And
gun.
the funny thing is, I liked how it felt in my hand, but when I got it for a good price, somebody didn't want it, so I got to use it. When I went and shot the gun, I didn't like it at all. Not at all. So needless to say, I don't have a brat
I
anymore.
think I think manufacturers have put out full size 2011s with RMSC footprints.
I hate that.
Yeah, that's my pet peeve. Well, I don't like polymer grips as a rule, and I really don't like the RMSC footprint on a full size gun. I mean, it makes sense on a fuse, or a small EDC gun or something like that, but on a 1911, 2011, or a full size Glock or something like that, it just makes no sense for that small footprint.
That makes me not want to get it. It's the reason why when I started getting the budget, what you call the budget 2011s, when I went for the Mac 9s and stuff, because it actually
Right?
had like an RMR footprint. I hate the
Yep.
the full size gun with the RMSC. I can't stand that. I don't like it at all.
No, it's like the Bursa. It came with that. I mean, and I think all of them did. The Tesis, the Gersan, the Bursa, Mac 9 came with two plates. My Mac 9s came with two plates.
ATK.
Of course, the RMR was the one you want to use.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I can't
so
I,
think of the
Mega,
other.
I did see Honest Outlaw's review on that, and I
I
thought it
did
was.
too. I
But
watched
here's
it,
the
bro.
cool thing, man. In about a week and some days, we get to shoot it ourselves.
That's right.
We all get to shoot it and see if it gives us the same issues that it gave him.
Yep. Oh, it probably won't.
No,
I'm
I
just
don't think
he
it
just
will, but we'll see.
he just was unlucky this time. That's the way I think. He was just unlucky.
See, people that shoot these 2011s, I shoot 2011s 3 to 4 days a week and been doing it forever. I, the one negative you're going to say about that you have to say about almost all 2011s, they have the ability to be very finicky with ammo and magazines. If the magazines aren't right or the ammo's not right, you can induce a failure. But also, in my opinion, which insults a lot of people, the idiot behind the trigger can induce a lot of malfunctions too. If you just don't, you know, I get really mad at YouTube gun people that say this, and not if it offends you, I'm sorry, but it's not. You don't get some kind of prize or some kind of medal when you could saying you take a gun right out of the box and go to the range and shoot it. If you don't have a pre-range routine with a 2011, you're inviting a user induced malfunction. You cannot take it from the manufacturing plant, put it in a box, buy it, take it to the range and load it up and shoot it and expect it to be perfect. It's that they're finely tuned pieces of equipment, like more of a race
I feel
car
like you're talking
than a
about me.
cow. So you got to have a pre-range routine. You got to clean them. You got to take them out of the box, get that machining oil off of them, and you got to run good ammo. I mean, you don't put regular gas in a Ferrari. You got to use high test. So the same thing. You got to use good ammo.
Hold on now. See, I was letting you go, and now
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop you, the veteran that knows all this. I'm stopping you right here, bro. Now I get it. I've heard people say that when you get a firearm, you should take it, clean it, you know, and then before you go shoot it. I do not clean my guns when I first get them, and that's not just 2011s. I really don't clean any of them. Now I
Wow.
have recently started lubing them. Now if I look at it and see it's got a lot of that factory, whatever that weird oil is on there, I will get that
Yeah,
mess off there, and then I'll lube the gun.
yeah.
But I don't really go through no cleaning process of no firearm when I get it. I don't. But if you're talking about the really high end guys, you got to be.
And I'm talking about a 2011, a metal on metal 2011 is different. Like, look, if you get a Canuck, a Glock, you know, I mean a Walther, and you pull them out of the box and you want to load them and go shoot them, they're going to run. The tolerances are looser. They're not as much metal on metal lapped together. They're just gonna run, and that's okay. But
I didn't clean
if you
my.
buy
I didn't.
a
Like I didn't.
2311, it's expecting that you're gonna have some responsibility as an owner to understand that you need to clean it and put a little oil on it. Well, you wouldn't you check the oil on your car before you take off on a long trip? I'm just saying.
No, you do.
it's a
But I
high
think
performance tool.
no, I'm saying
Like,
though.
if you've ever bought an imported gun, like in the old days from a gun show, those the Russian and Chinese rifles, the AKs and stuff, and they were
Yeah.
covered in all that thick grease, the Cosmoline.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Let me ask you
Did you
this. Let
ever
me ask
clean
you
it,
this.
or did you go shoot it?
I
I need
cleaned
you.
it.
I want
Feel
you.
like crap on.
I want you to answer this question.
So you cleaned a $200 rifle before you went to the range, but you won't clean a two, three, four, or $5,000 pistol before you go to the range.
I don't have a $3, 4, $5,000 pistol, first of
Yeah.
all. But
Yeah, you do.
let me say this.
Yeah,
Let
you
me
do.
let me say this
You
though.
got a Chirac. Did you just run that Chirac out of the box?
I promise to God I did. But let me say this to you real quick.
There's a
Did you
story behind
just say
that,
to
BJ.
us? Did you just say to us that these higher end guns, especially when we start talking about them 4, 5,000 and up, they're finicky?
I said by nature they
Hold
can
on,
be
man, because I felt
finicky
like
with ammo and with magazine.
yeah. See, that's interesting to me because every time I'm watching any type of content on these guns, you would think that they all just sewing machines. See, that always bugs me
Mm.
because I've been and I ain't been doing this no 30 years like you. But I've been to so many shooting events and shows that I'm like my feet are just tired and my hands are tired. And I've shot tons of these guns. And I cannot remember a time that I've shot those super high expensive guns and they did not malfunction.
Mm.
Every
Okay,
single
have you ever
time I was at a
if you
show
watched
and
any
I
of
was
my
shooting, they
videos,
all malfunction.
do you
Say
see
that
my
again?
guns malfunction?
I don't know. I don't know if I ever see. I think I have seen you have a malfunction before.
It happens very rarely. It happens, maybe 1% of the time at the most. It does happen, and when it happens on the camera, and I show it because I show it to say this can happen, and I'm experienced with the platform, 48 years, so I know if it could happen to me, it's going to happen to you. But the
Right.
thing is, I lessen the chance of it happening by procedure proper procedure before I go shoot, right? Proper ammunition, and then when it does happen, I even try to find that round to see was it a bad piece of ammo, I even
Well,
carry
you
tools
know
to the
what?
range, so
But this
if
is
a
the thing,
gun
though.
malfunctions, I
I
can take it
respect that,
apart.
though. I respect that. I respect that when sometimes when you're shooting guns and you're out there. I've had it happen. Like I'm filming and you're shooting, you just get the malfunction. I'll just bring it up to the camera. Like I don't know why this just happened. We'll figure it out as we go. Maybe I'll just have that one
Exactly,
malfunction. It could have been a piece of bad ammo or whatever it was. But I
exactly.
just refuse to believe that every gun people run is perfect.
Oh no, it's not.
It, it, it
I refuse to believe that. Doesn't matter how expensive it is, and even if it malfunctions. See, the problem is when normal people like us. I say normal people because everybody don't own $8,000, $10,000 guns. So for us to watch a video of somebody shooting a $8,500 gun and it malfunctions, we're gonna be sitting there like, get the fuck, you got to be kidding me. But it happens.
yeah,
Yeah.
It happens.
it
It's a
happens a lot.
reality. It happens a lot. I'm
Yeah,
saying
it can.
you don't see it though.
Yeah. I don't know why. I mean, why don't you see it?
I don't know, Major Havoc. You the
Well,
one been doing it 40 years. Why don't we see it?
because people don't record it.
They
Well,
cut that
here's the
out.
deal.
Yeah, they cut that part of the
Well,
video
here's the
out.
deal. See, there's some channels that the guy running the channel knows how to edit the video. I'm the stupid gun tuber. I don't know how to edit. I just turn the camera on and turn the camera off. What happens in between has to be there. I can start it from a different spot or I can end it early, but I can't stop the middle. So if I'm shooting a 15 round magazine and round number 12 jams, it's got to be on the camera because it happened. That's
Mm.
that's my that's my integrity is that if it jams, it jams.
I
You
Right.
like
know,
that though. That's to me though. That's the best videos to watch. Let me tell you, we were talking about Honest Outlaw with the RPC with the Taurus PCC,
Mhm.
and he
right?
had a lot of trouble with it. And I like Chris a lot. He's a cool guy. I love all the I've been watching his videos for years, and I respect his
Right, Mr.
opinion.
Bullshit.
But even me seeing that does not make me not want the gun.
Right.
No,
But still,
look. When I saw that Phoenix Trinity puking on him all the time in that video, it made me want that gun just
No,
to
it didn't
just
make
to
me
see
want. I don't
what the
want
hell was
no.
really wrong with it.
But that's another story. I mean, I get you. I get you on that. But see, here's the thing, though. The only see that you make me start talking about something else. The only thing I don't like is like if when it happens, the company should take be accountable. Yeah, well, he had some malfunctions. Don't just be like our guns don't malfunction.
right.
Because I got a whole video of me shooting the Phoenix Trinity, and it was worse than Honest Outlaws.
It can
I
happen.
never put the video out, and I still got it to this day. It's an H tag.
Oh, I mean, it happens.
It happens.
You know,
So like, but it's not like I don't think that means all their guns are bad. I wouldn't say that. I'm just saying, but that did happen.
well, I tell you what, and I had a very expensive 2011 that I waited 9 months on arrived to my house. I'm out to the FFL near the house. I picked it up. I did my normal preparation, cleaning and lubing. I drove to the range 45 minutes from my house. I had 20 magazines loaded up, ready to go. I was going to do a break in period, get everything of the initial shots on video. I turned the camera on, went up there to shoot it. The sumbitch would not even fire one shot.
Damn.
It wouldn't. The hammer fell and no bang. I cocked the hammer manually, no bang. I could not get one shot to fire
Wow.
on a $7,000 pistol. I
Ooh.
drove home pissed off as hell.
Yep.
Yeah. You just dropped 7 grand.
Oh, yeah, and I had waited 9 months on it. I mean, I was madder than a hornet,
And you had to
right?
drive. Then you had to drive 45 minutes.
Right. And I got home. I diagnosed the problem. I'm like, oh, okay. It was put together wrong. I thought I got it fixed, and in the shop, it was dry firing just fine. I went out in my backyard and I popped off 3 shots when I wasn't supposed to, but I did. And everybody in the neighborhood was yelling at me, and my wife was yelling at me. But I'm like, okay. The next day, I'd made that 45-minute drive to the range again. I got through half a mag and it stopped shooting and it couldn't get no more. I called the manufacturer direct from the range. And before I got home, there was a label on my computer, and I FedExed it back to them on a Wednesday afternoon. It was repaired and back to my house on Friday morning.
Mm.
And the moral of the story is it was an expensive gun. It failed, but they stepped up and the service was excellent. But when I did the review, they got mad because I told on them. I said, hey, the some bitch didn't run. Because the truth was it didn't run. If it
Right.
can't fire, it can't fire. It's not like it shot 3 times and jammed. It just didn't shoot at all.
Yeah, that's the
So
worst kind of issue to have right there.
exactly. And then
I'm
so there's
waiting on
no
you to tell me
denial.
what the
It
was.
was just put
Which
together
Atlas was
wrong.
it?
There was just one piece that was misaligned.
And
The
they want to
firing
get.
pin. That's
They
pretty
don't want you.
important.
They don't want you to tell the truth.
Which Atlas was it?
It wasn't an Atlas.
Which one? What was it? You might as well tell us now. You did a video on.
It's on my video. It was the Fowler.
Yeah, the one John got that he keeps bragging about that old ass
Yeah,
Fowler.
the
I'm
Fowler.
just
Hey,
kidding.
it's a great pistol. I mean,
That's a
I had
nice
other
gun.
ones before, but the thing is, it's not a bad video. The gun, once they sent it back, it was awesome. It's a tack driver. It's a very beautiful gun. It's that metallic FDE with the anodized. It's a beautiful pistol. One of the
Yeah, I shot one. I
prettiest
shot
pistols I
Barnes
own.
when he got it. It is nice. It's
It's
nice.
a nice gun, but it just had a flaw on the firing pin stop plate or the firing pin. But the thing is, I was mad at that it happened, but I was happy with the level of service that they provided and responded instantly. FedExed it from me and back to me, and they only had it overnight. So, you
That's
know,
and
Yeah,
and
so
for
that's
me,
pretty
to
cool.
me,
I
that's
like
what To me, that's what counts.
That's what counts. Yeah.
It's a
Exactly.
machine. It's a
And that's what I'm saying.
machine. It can
Somebody says,
flip.
"Would you buy another one?" Well, yeah, but I don't need another one because at that price, I don't need a duplicate.
Right.
You know,
You ain't lying. That's a lot of money for a duplicate.
right.
yeah, exactly. It's a very beautiful gun. But the thing is, the video went out, so that's why I don't mind saying what it was, because I'm actually happy that they identified the problem and resolved it so swiftly with excellent communication throughout the whole process.
So let me tell you this. So say as a creator, you get a gun and like that, you had an issue with it. Now, being honest, you do the video and you say, "Hey, this is the issue that I had." Do you come back and when it's fixed and they take care of it in a timely manner and it's running perfect, do you come back and do another video and say, "Hey, man, I appreciate that customer service. That was I seen Zach do that before."
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's exactly what I did. That's exactly what I did. I come back and said it was gone exactly this much time, and the time stamps on the video show from the time I had the first defect until the time I was doing the follow up review was 4 days. So and it had to come back that quick. So there's no doubt. But I gave them high praise for the service and the remedy and the communication, and there was never a denial like, no, our guns don't fail. It must be you. There was none of that. It was, here's your label. I mean, they got me the label before I could get to my printer.
But that's what the other
So
companies
that's,
did. They's like, "No, that's it's he don't know how to shoot.
Yeah,
yeah,
man, just take it.
I can,
Just take
He's
just
not
I
take
gripping
see
the
both
gun right."
sides of it because
take it.
I'm in these shops and in these manufacturing plants where these guns are made all the time. So no disrespect to any shooter out there. Sometimes it's not the gun's fault, in all honesty. Sometimes, it's not. And
No,
so,
but
because I've been sent guns where there's a video that the gun is malfunctioning in this particular person's hands. They send it to me and say, Havoc, shoot this gun on video and tell us what's wrong with it. And they send it to me. I load it up with ammo and I shoot it and it doesn't have any failures.
That's a
And
great
then they
question.
ask me, what's the problem? I said, there's no problem.
Yeah,
So
well,
it's a
and,
mysterious
and that and that
problem.
honest outlaw situation, I feel like he's a very experienced shooter. He's not like
Oh yeah, no, I
some,
know that. I'm not
some
saying in that
amateur guy.
video that gun did have something going on with it, but you know, could it have been ammo? Yes. Could it have been magazine?
No, he
Possibly
he
yes, probably not in that situation. Uh,
magazines. I don't know, but ammo. He according to him, he ran all different types of ammo. So
all I know is
Yeah, well, my
if
buddy
you send
Jeff
me a
shot that
gun,
same gun, and
I'm
he had
going.
it choke with one of the Fiocchi's ammos and not the other. So one particular lot of ammo was choking it, but the other ammo wasn't.
So
So,
what's it,
like, I've got guns to this day. There's an ammo that I get on sale every now and then by me. It's called Troy, and there's another one called Norma
oh that
Range
Troy?
and Training in a red box.
Yeah, I know that Troy
Their
ammo.
specification on the ammo will not run in half of my 2011s
Wow.
reliably because the chambers on my higher end 2011s, the chambers are more matched chambers, more tighter chambers, and they only run you know basically within spec ammo. If your ammo is a little out of spec or reloaded ammo or remanufactured ammo, some of those guns aren't going to run it. And so that's what it comes down to is knowing your weapon and the mentality of a how do I say that? Okay, I'll just throw myself under the bus. I'm not going to take my expensive gun and run out of spec cheap reloads to it. That's all I'm going to say, and expect it to run.
Mm.
You can't hold it to that standard. That's like you can't buy a 357 pistol and expect it to run 44 Magnum ammo. It ain't designed for that.
True, true.
I
but I
mean,
think
I
that
mean,
I
and that's
think
just.
no, I'm
I
saying
mean,
like
if you think about it,
I don't like when the companies don't take accountability though.
Yeah,
Like
if
no, they should take accountability.
especially with somebody of that stature that's been shooting for a long time. You know,
Oh yeah, so that was a
you
bad
should.
situation. It was
That was just a
terrible.
bad
It was
situation. See,
terrible PR.
that's That's just my thing, right? That's just a bad situation. And then to never be accountable, that bothers me. See, that make me. I wouldn't care how much money I had. I never buy one of those guns because that
Nope.
bothers me. Like, why would you? Why would you just not take? Just be accountable. I mean, it is what it is. Let's get it back in here. See what's wrong with it. No,
Right.
we're gonna send
That's
it to
right.
this guy so he can say, no,
The
it ain't. He didn't know what he was doing. What
the
makes
first thing they should do is say, "Tell me what's going on." Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to send you a label and then get it back in the shop, then diagnose it. And then if you're not if you can't reproduce the issue they said they had, then say, tell us what kind of, then go back to them after you've already reached out and did the right thing, took the accountability, then reach out to the customer and say, okay, what kind of ammo were you running? Which magazine were you running? And try to diagnose it if you can't reproduce it in
Mm.
your shop, you know. I think you just have to go. But the thing is, the first step you have to make is the positive accountability step. You got to say, hey, here's the label, send it back, we'll check on it.
Right.
yeah?
You know, but that's expensive, but it's the right thing to do.
I mean, because the
Hmm.
guns are
And
expensive.
you know, especially the expensive guns.
Yeah.
You know, so that's what I'm saying. When that happened to me, they actually impressed me with doing the right thing. They didn't even question it. I just said, "Don't fire, send it back." And then they made the decision to send a return label before they even knew to the extent of the problem. I just said, "Look, it won't fire," and they could tell I was hot because first of all, I was hot. I was both ways. It was hot outside, and I was
I
hot, pissed off hot.
mean, it shouldn't matter if I buy a gun from you and it costs me $7,000, $8,000, and I call you and tell you there's a problem.
Don't ask me
The,
nothing.
the
Just
next thing
send me
out
a
of your
link.
mouth, should be, what's your email address so I can send you this label so you can send it back to me.
Exactly,
That
exactly.
should be
Which
the
is
next thing out
exactly
of your
what
mouth.
is exactly what they did. But it was funny. It's like I was ready for a fight, but they didn't get one. It was like no
I've,
problem.
I've had that
Right.
type of customer service with companies with $500-$600 guns.
That's right.
Oh, me too.
Where
Oh
you
yeah.
call and be like, "Hey, this something ain't right. Hey, let us send you a label over. Get it back to
Yep.
us."
We
And
had
they
one of
take
those.
care.
What's that? The Taurus G2C, right?
Huh?
Yeah.
It had a little problem, and I mean, it was like overnight they sent us a little return authorization number and a little sticker, and I put it in a little square box, wrapped it all up, sent it off. About 3 days later, I get a confirmation that it was been received in, and they would be in contact. And then, like it did take a while, maybe like 2 weeks. And next thing you know, there's a thing saying that your pistol's coming back. You know,
Yep.
and
Every
I've actually
company,
had to
every
send
company should do that.
another less expensive gun back, and when I sent it back, they sent me my gun back and an extra magazine. Said, "Here's an extra magazine for for having to deal with the trouble." I'm like, "Dang, that's pretty nice."
I've, I've
Yep.
had I've had one issue with Canik. The last Canik gun that I bought, it won't run flat nose ammo. And I reached out to them and asked
Oh,
them about it. I reached out to them and asked them
there's
about it. And what the guy told me
uh,
was, you know what he told me? This is the first time I ever been pissed off with the company. He told me just don't use it. That's what he told me. He told me just
well,
don't use it. And that pissed me the hell off. I mean, that's the only time I didn't talk to a lot. Listen, I was like that customer service. That was the first
Man,
time I
I
had to
got
deal with their
2,200
customer
rounds of flat nose ammo. What you mean don't use it?
service. That's the first time I ever had an issue with their. I had to deal with their customer service. And when he told me, I'm like, you really fucking telling me that just don't use the ammo? I don't
yeah,
want to hear
that's
this.
probably not the right thing to say
No, it's not the right thing to say.
because there's nothing in the manual that says you can't use this or that.
And no, there isn't. There isn't in that manual. No, I
All it
know that
does
for a
is
fact.
Mr. Dixon said, "I will ask once again: do any of you shoot the $7,000 to $10,000 gun better than a $2,000 gun?
Mm.
Do you shoot your seven
that's
thousand
a
dollar
that's a
gun
trick
better than
question.
your $2,000?
He said that's a trick question.
That's a trick
Come on,
question.
Major Abbott. Come on, man. We counting on you right now.
Hey, well, we'll just find out.
Right,
I
Mr.
don't know.
Bullshit. I mean, I
I,
don't know
I
how
don't.
much. I don't know how much this gun costs, but there's a guy that I know who's actually a grandmaster tuba player, but he's also a grandmaster shooter. And the best gun I've ever shot in my entire life was this 1911 that he built, and I remember shooting that gun on that range, and that was the best gun I've ever shot, ever of every gun. Any other gun I've ever shot is the best. I'll never forget it. I was up in Cincinnati on the range shooting, and he had the gun. He was like, "Listen, only use this ammo. Don't put this ammo inside this gun because if you do, you blow it up. Use this ammo in this gun." And I was out there shooting it. One of the best guns. I mean, it's like one of the best shooting experiences I've ever had with a firearm.
Well, I'll say this: there's a big debate about people use this term, the point of diminishing return.
Mm,
Let's say when they're talking about expensive 2011s,
mm,
like when you start getting, is there a difference between, what do you get after you get to the $3,000 price point, then the 4,000, then the 5,000, then the 6,000, then the 7,000? What do you get for that? You
mm.
know, in all honesty, you get a little flex, you get a little ego, you get a little your shit don't stink. You get that highbrow. What I'm saying is, but the guns themselves don't shoot measurably better just because they cost measurably more, right?
Makes sense.
Everybody knows that it's incremental and it can be very small increments. But the biggest thing is just it's what you want. It's you want the you're paying for extra fine finishing. Like if you heard the term, tool marks and the fit and the finish.
Uh huh.
Mhm.
Well, it's a gun, in my opinion, at first is a tool, right? The tool is to run reliably, to shoot fast, to shoot flat, to shoot accurate, and do it every time you need it to do it. That's what I look for, is the performance aspect. The performance is not a great deal of difference between the 1 and the 3,000. Yes, there's a big difference. But between the 3 and the 4 and the 4 and the 5 and the 5 and the 6, the shootability doesn't change as rapidly as it does between the 1,000, the 2,000, the 3,000.
Okay.
That's where so those to jump from the very entry levels in the 2011 or 1911 space, that those first few steps there is big differences. But after you get up to that certain price point, you're paying a lot more for. Do you see the tool mark from the sander or from the milling machine? Do you see, is it mirror polished? Is it got the cutest little slide cuts and facets? Like my Diamond 9. That's a beautiful gun, right? But it doesn't shoot better because it's prettier. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, there's a lot to be said about that, and it's just, it's like you said SPO. If somebody wants a high end, expensive, a lot of people do it for bragging rights. Just like or keeping up with the Joneses. You want to have the biggest house in the neighborhood. My collection is not that. Yes, there's some of them are really nice, but I base mine first on performance. I don't need the ego food that it's an Atlas or it's an Infinity or it's a this or that. Yeah, I mean, how often do you really hear me name drop about which gun it is? I showed a gun, I show how it shoots. That's what I'm about.
Mm.
How's that some gun shoot?
That's what's important.
John, you do got it
I
all
think.
back. John started out with $7,000 gun.
Yeah, that's what's
Yeah.
important.
His first gun is like 7 grand. Like it's like the first gun he ever
Man, I
bought.
started out with like $70 guns.
Yeah, see. No, but you know what? I agree. I agree with everything you just said. And I think that when people hear me I love to have the conversations, but when you hear me talking about it, that's usually the point I'm trying to make. Like, it's all preference. Like, okay, if that's what you want. I hate I hate the conversation of, because to me, when people start saying better, now that's your opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like that's better is opinionated. There's no, but well, you know, then we start going to the extremes, right? But I think better is an opinion when you start getting into the same realm of guns. But you said from 1,000 to 2,000. When people say people, there's a lot of people that's in the chat now and people that watch the channel as well that'll say, hey, I haven't even gotten my first 2011 yet, or I'm looking for what I should buy. And a lot of the stuff that you just described, most of those people don't even look for. Nobody's looking for the tool mark that you'll find.
Correct.
I know I ain't never looked for a tool mark
I've
yet.
never looked for a tool to mark myself. Like it might be one on all of my guns. Now you about to make me
Right.
go look at every gun in the safe because I don't look for tooling marks. I don't that type of stuff. I don't think about. Like I don't. I can look at it at first glance. If it looked nice to me and I like it, then that generates my interest. If I
Yep.
pick it up and it feels right in my hand, that furthers my interest.
Yep.
If I shoot it and it's really nice, now I like this gun. It's that simple
Yep.
with me. If the price is right, if I can afford
Exactly.
it. So it's never like I'm not a name whore. I don't care about who it is,
Correct.
what it is. If I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't.
Well, I'm look. I get ridiculed by all the 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 fancy gun guys that because I'll have a nice gun and I'll put an O sight on it instead of a SRO. I
That's
get
funny.
yeah,
That's fun. That part
I
is fun.
I put whatever I want on whatever I have whenever I want to.
That's right, Major Havoc.
As you should. Yeah,
I'm with you,
Zach is
sir.
big on it.
I'm with you. I'm the same way.
Because here's the deal. I'm 64 years old. I can't see good. And so if I put an optic on a gun and it looks good to me and I can see the dot and therefore I can hit the target, I'm happy.
That's it.
I'm not putting the optic on there to impress you when you're looking at my gun from a camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
But
putting that optic on there because
that's true.
I can see the target.
Yep.
Right? If the dot doesn't starburst, if the green is a good color green, if I can shoot it in the sunlight, if I can shoot it in the shade, and it holds zero, and I can punch a quarter at 15 yards or a 50-cent piece at 25 yards, bam, I'm happy. And I don't care if you're like, I can't believe you put a O sight on an Atlas. I'm like, how come you don't own an Atlas? But you put a $700 sight on a $200 gun.
Mm.
I
Hey,
could break
you
bad
shooting
on
50
them, but
cent
I
pieces
don't.
from 25 yards?
So what?
You shooting 50-cent pieces from 25 yards?
Yeah, you can do that if you want to.
No, I can't do that.
Well, you can. Yeah, you can.
No, I can't.
You gotta practice, bro.
I
Yeah,
can't
you
shoot a
can.
fit. Well, maybe with a bunch of practice, but I can't shoot a 50-cent piece like this from 25 yards
You know why you can't?
because
Because
I
you're
said
like me. You can't see it.
I can't.
No, I can't.
Exactly. You got bad bulbs. Here's the
I
Yep.
have
thing.
terrible
Bad ball.
bulbs.
Sure.
I, I'm gonna give you some wisdom that you can keep for a long time. You cannot hit what you cannot see.
Yeah, I mean that sounds true.
Right.
No, I mean this it is true. So as we get older, what I used to could do at 50 yards, I might have to do it at 15 yards now. Or you might have to put the glasses on. You know,
That's right.
That's
so
crazy.
but the guns can have that level of inherent accuracy, and you can too. But it's just is what you can practice at, what you can see, you know.
Mhm.
But yeah, but that
Hey man, I'll be really proud of myself if I get a 50 cent. Hell, I'll be proud of myself if I could get a 20-inch rim at 25 yards.
You can hit a 20
oh
and 25 yards, man.
I'm
yeah,
exaggerating, bro.
I've seen you hit your little 8-inch plate or
That's
six
all
inch
I
plate
got
at
to. That's the
25
only steel
yards.
Yeah.
target I got.
Isn't it 8 inch?
Yeah, yeah. That's the only one I got to.
You be
I need
ringing it
loose
out.
steel.
And you hit it at 50 yards, don't you?
I've done it. I've done it
Yeah,
quite a few times.
yeah.
Yeah, that's not impossible. But you said a 50
A
cent
50-cent
group
piece.
at
Yeah,
25 yards. I can't. That's tough. 8 inches. That's a
yeah,
lot more than that's like 1 inch or inch and a half for 50 cent piece.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Inch and a half, I'd say. I don't know. I'm getting old, but I'd say inch and a half.
That's
Just
good shooting. That's some
you know,
damn good.
do you shoot steel the most or paper the most?
I like shooting steel. I prefer to shoot steel, but I do like to get. I like to group with guns because it kind of allows me to see how consistent I can be, right? Like so by me not being a competition shooter, I'm always kind of finding ways to find consistency in my shot, right? So the one of the ways that I measure recoil, I was never taught this. This is just something that I kind of do on my own, especially when I'm using a dot. So once I get on target with that dot and I take that shot, I started learning how to allow that dot to come back to that spot. You know,
Right.
that I started learning that like there is a difference between how guns shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
A lot, how much
Okay.
muzzle rise and how, and watching
So
that dot
you
come
have to
back.
have there's a
Second take.
cadence. There's a cadence to it, which is what's called the return to zero. So when you get that cadence, you can get a certain speed where you know that you have a repeatable shot. Bam, bam, bam. And so the only way to know that is I say this for the camera for the creators loves steel because the audience gets to participate in it. They get to hear it or see it ring. The most
Mm.
boring thing for a gun tuber is to shoot paper for his audience because they don't hear the hit. They don't see the hit sometimes without having two cameras or three cameras. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? So, but shooting steel makes the shooter lazy because whether it's an 8-inch plate or a 10-inch or 12-inch plate, you can hit it anywhere on that plate and it's going to ring.
Yep.
And then you're going to quit focusing on the middle of the plate, right? Where
You just want to
paper
hit the plate.
tells no lies. Paper tells no lies. That bullet hole stays there. So you have to do drills and
Oh damn, who was
practice
that? Bro
for
Allen, my
groups
man.
and consistency on paper.
Oh, we got action.
Oh my God. Thank you, bro Allen. I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Been appreciating you for a long time. So Major Havoc, what is a good time out of the holster? 15 yards to the target. What's a good time on the shot timer? Under a
At
second?
15 yards, what size target?
I'm gonna say I'm always shooting at the 8-inch gong, but let's just say just a 12-inch silhouette or something, or 18-inch
Oh
silhouette.
yeah, just a regular like a regular C zone. A regular C zone out of the holster on a C zone. Oh, good time. You know, like for a competition shooter or just John Q. Public.
Yeah, John Q. Public, whoever that is.
Yeah, just anybody. Just just somebody with a holster and a gun. They're pretty proficient with the gun. Beep, bang, out of the holster, 15 yards, A zone. Like, oh, 2 seconds. You know.
And
Okay,
that,
okay.
that's very doable.
Oh
Yes,
yeah, I can
that's
do
not
that.
that's very easy to do because you're basically your your point two to react. Just when from the time the buzzer goes off until your brain and your hand say grab the gun for the average person that's not used to the timer, it's it's 2/10 of a second just to get the movement and grab the gun and get the master grip, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then so by the time you're on the target, you're already at point 0.8 to 1 second. Then you're acquiring the dot or the sights. Then you're aiming and squeezing the trigger. So that's basically 1.5 seconds. So the bottom line is 2 seconds or under would be a very doable time with an hour's practice with an instructor. That should
That's
be no problem.
respectable. Respectable for an average shooter, average everyday shooter.
Yes,
Under
yes,
2 seconds. Okay.
that's yeah, and that's at 15 yards. But most of those most of those drills are done at 7 to 10 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Those
On
holster drills,
steel?
most of those are 7 to 10 yards when you start when you're developing your fundamentals for draw, target acquisition, and fire. That's going to be like the guys do what's called the bill drill, or I do the 10 on 10, or uh the test, which is 10 shots in 10 seconds. You know, that's a good drill where you keep score. And I believe in this thing. You need to keep score because when you keep score, the score improves. You better.
Mm.
You
Hmm.
should never just go out and just shoot rounds into the berm or rounds into a target or rounds onto steel without kind of have measuring your progress. So when you keep score, the score will improve. There's a reason those bullseye targets have an X, a 10, a 9, and an 8. Those are the number of points you get. So if you shoot
Mm-hmm.
a 100-round course and you've been shooting in the 70s, then you start shooting in the 80s, then you start shooting in the 90s, and you start doing it faster, you can see the progression and you can see your score improves. So that's what I teach is the drills and repetition and muscle memory, shot memory, and you keep your score, and then you do it 4 weeks in a row. You ought to be better by the fourth week, incrementally better.
Okay.
So, and you can't keep score on steel. That's just a hit or a miss. But when you got a 10, a 9, an 8, or a 7 ring, there's the reason why they have they're called scoring rings. They give you a score.
The highest score, the worst.
No, no, the highest score on that is the best, and on a timer, the fastest is the best. So there's a difference. We talking about accuracy and proficiency, or you're talking about speed?
Mm.
Well, accuracy.
Yeah. So, or then, and so first off, you must be accurate before you become fast.
That's
And if
right.
you learn it the other way around, it doesn't matter how fast you can pull the trigger if you can't hit nothing.
When I used to, when I used to,
Billy
when
the
I,
Kid
when
was
I,
an
when I was able
awesome.
to do, when I was able to do USPSA, when I was able to do it, I used to always
Yeah,
complain about, I used to always complain about being slow. And I remember this guy walked up to me one time. He was like, "I don't care how slow you are. You'll never be in the bottom because I'm watching you shoot. You're accurate. So you'll never be at the bottom of the list. You see this guy, all these guys running around here sliding and doing all of this. Look at their targets. All of these Charlies that are calling out, and all these Deltas, and a lot of Alphas. He said, you see what you're doing?
yeah,
He said, you can get
yeah.
faster.
Well, when I shot it,
No
when I
difference.
shot it, I wasn't as old or as big or as broken up, but I was a very accurate shooter. I was like 97% alpha, but
Mm-hmm.
I was slower, but I didn't miss. Because
Right.
I couldn't run, but also if you use your brain, you can also. I'd rather not run and take a 25-yard shot than run my ass off to take a 12-yard shot.
Facts.
And they used to give you choices. So now they don't. It's a track meet. It's more of a calisthenics and all that. It's
Right.
not. So you just say if you're old or you're fat, shit like that, it ain't your game no more.
Mm-hmm.
I,
What's your build drill
I've
time?
played those games.
I don't even know
So
what a good build drill time is. What's your build drill time?
mine 1.6.
That's good.
My, my best time ever is 1.45, but it was out of control, reckless, and dangerous, and I don't
Mm-hmm.
advise it.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, I was practicing for it, and I shot the ground a couple times, so it's not very advisable.
Right.
You know, just but a
Thank.
controllable good. I mean, anything under 2 is the national standard for like extremely proficient.
Mm-hmm.
And I can have bad days where I'm in the mid twos. I can have good days when I'm in the high ones. It just depends on how the gun's coming out of the holster and how my trigger finger's working. That day, but you know, I'd say still at my age,
Build drill is what?
I
Three
can.
yards, 6 shots to the A zone.
No, but the official build drill is 7 yards, 6 shots to the zone from the holster.
Okay.
Your
7 yards.
hand anywhere except touching the gun. You cannot touch the gun until the beep goes off.
Mm.
Okay,
So,
I've never tried that.
well, just don't shoot your foot.
Right. That's right. Don't you just
Damn,
on
It's yeah. I
I'm
mean,
trying to be too fast, huh?
it really serves no purpose other than just to get learn to draw and get it right on target as fast as you can.
Mm-hmm.
you know but it's best to get the good draw and presentation, take your time and get 100% A zones and then start speeding up, and
Mm-hmm.
then once you speed up, you're going to get half of this are going to be C's, and that means that you're going too fast, then you throttle back until you're getting all A's again, and then keep going and going. So you got to go, it's like you got to press the gas, then you got to let off a little bit and get more accurate, press the gas again, let off until you get more accurate. So
All right,
it's
guys,
all just
we
repetition.
winding down. If you wanna just throw one last shot in on this fusion joint, now's the time.
You still
I'm gonna
doing the
give
two
it.
for one?
Yeah, yeah, double. If they're members of the channel, yeah, it's whatever you donate. I'm doubling it.
Double the money.
Whatever you
That's going to
donate,
be a
we're
cool
doubling.
looking
We did that
gun.
last week too. Some people got so many interests, it's ridiculous. But it's a cool thing.
Yeah.
That's gonna make it. That makes it even more fun.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And
Y'all
are
better
you
get in
drawing
right
it
now. I'm
at
gonna
the
give y'all
meetup?
5 more minutes to get in on this. The donations are $10. Whatever you donate, I'm doubling it. So you might have about
You
50
drawing
entries on
at the
the
meetup?
wheel. Say that. Say that again.
You drawing at the meetup?
Yes. So I did say we were gonna do it June 5th, but Zach and Billy got on me and they called me bad names. They yelled at me. They said like that's stupid to do it at any other time. Why would you not do it at the meetup? It's the meetup gun. I'm like, all right, man. So yes, it will happen during the award show. We will announce the winner. You don't
That
have to
makes
be there.
sense.
Yeah, you don't gotta be there.
You don't have to be there, but we'll announce it there.
It'd be cool if you are there.
Right.
It would be cool if you are there. We're gonna
That's
have some
right.
fun, man. We are going
That would
to
be
have some
fun.
fun. Big shout out to OA Defense coming in, man. I'm excited to shoot the 2311. I want to compare it to the GTO.
Mm.
I want to shoot that elite. That what's that called? Pro Elite.
Yeah, yeah. It looks nice. It looks really nice.
Yeah. You think they'll have that one? I would hope. That's their
They will.
flagship, isn't
They
it?
will. They
I would
will.
think so.
They'll have it. It'll be out there. It'll be out there, man.
Well,
So I'm excited. I'm
hey, I was
excited
gonna
to
ask
shoot
you
all
something.
the guns out there.
For
Hmm?
Community Range Day, do we have to bring our own tent?
You don't have to.
You don't have to. It's a good idea.
I mean, can we?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can
Oh, it's a good
absolutely.
idea.
I
Yeah, it's a good
encourage it.
So the fire line's not covered.
No,
Okay, the fire line's not covered. Okay, I was talking to BTG today, so okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, bring
fire,
bring bring
fire line
bring
is not covered. So as many tents as we got out there for community range, that'd be great. Well, I'm sure we're gonna have a couple out there ourselves, but it
right.
won't be enough. And it is not covered, and it's gonna be hot. Man, is it gonna be hot? Cause it's hot here now, man. And it's starting to do that freaky deaky down here in Florida where it's just starting to rain. But
Yeah.
it rain and go away. And it's what's so amazing is it'll rain for like 20 minutes. I'm talking about pouring down like you think it's a monsoon. And then it just dry up. Sun come back out, the ground not wet no more. Like it happens that fast. And it'd be so hot, you'd be like, damn, how did that just happen? You think because it rained, it cool off.
Right.
Like,
That
it
makes it
rained,
worse.
man.
Then it's like a steam bath after.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's been doing that like the last couple of days. So I don't know what to expect. But here's the thing though. God been on our side every year.
Yep.
Every
Every
year. By the time we get to range day, it just don't rain. I don't know what saving grace we've been having, but it never rains.
Well, that's good. I was glad I was talking to BTG today then because since I'm driving, I'll just throw a tent in the truck.
There you go. Yeah, I'm gonna bring a couple myself, and I'm sure some other guys will have tents out there.
hmm
He said, "I hope no large animals on the range. Better not be no large animals on the range.
Right.
I hope not either. They ain't gonna make it."
Hey, you know what I saw yesterday that's unusual?
Mm.
What's that?
We were in South Carolina at the Palmetto State Armory big store at the beach, and they have a shooting range in there. We was in there shooting, and about 5 bays down from us, somebody screamed. There was a 6 foot long snake on the bench in an indoor gun range.
What?
Yeah,
Made
even
his
the
way in there.
employees was upset about it. Yeah,
Made his way in there some kind of way. Hey.
Somebody brought
yeah,
it in or
and
just got it?
I expect that on the outdoor range. But yeah, my daughter got a video of it. I should post that up. That was
I
pretty
mean,
cool.
he made his way in there some kind of way.
Yeah.
Now
I don't know. I just hope he didn't
lizards
have
fight. Man.
you
You see
have no
lizards all
friends.
the time down here. Lizards I
Hey,
see all the time.
I was shooting a match years ago down there at Orlando Rifle and Pistol Club, and you got these green animals that look like miniature dinosaurs. These green stand-up lizards. What are those things called?
Oh, the
Iguanas?
iguanas. Yeah, I've never seen one.
Well, you don't want to see
We don't
one,
we
man.
don't have them around here.
Mm, that
I don't want to see
I
one,
don't think you. I don't want to see them.
but that's crazy.
Just an iguana, as long as he ain't attacking you.
No, man, the worst thing down here right now is them love bugs. I don't know when they go back home, but I'll be glad when they do. Man, them things get on my nerves, man. I'm
That's
not.
not. It's not as bad as those little no-see-ums. Those little no-see gnats
Mm.
Yeah, those get bad too. So how far are you from South Carolina?
from from my
You
house.
you live in South Carolina, you live in North Carolina.
I live in North Carolina.
How far are you from South Carolina?
Probably 2 hours.
Okay.
Depends on which side.
Okay.
What's up,
Yeah, I'm
Rob?
in South Carolina right now.
No, I'm saying. So how far are you from are you closer to Charlotte, Fayetteville?
I'm close. I'm 45 minutes from Charlotte, and about an hour and 45 minutes from Fayetteville.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I think Meg is going to move up this way. I think Concord area is where he's looking.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm in the middle of the state, Winston Salem.
Oh,
Near
okay.
right near the middle of right in the
You
middle
about
of
to
North
college?
Carolina. Yeah, you know where Winston Salem State is?
No, but I thought North Carolina was in University of North Carolina was in Winston-Salem. It's not?
No, that's Winston Salem State.
Oh,
That's the HBC. That's the HBC in Winston Salem. The state is they got campuses everywhere, but that's Raleigh. That's Raleigh, North Carolina.
Okay.
okay. How far are
And
you from
Charlotte, you
Riley?
got
How far are you from Riley?
uh, about almost 2 hours, a little less than 2 hours. Just all depends on traffic.
Mm.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
so like I said, I'm basically in the that they call the Piedmont. I'm a couple hours from I'm 4 hours from the ocean, 2 hours from the mountains. You know, 2 hours north of South Carolina and an hour south of Virginia. So I'm kind of like easy to get anywhere.
Dr. Brian,
Nice.
what's up?
Dr.
Salute.
Brian, what's up, my brother? Can't wait to see you. Hey man, we gotta talk too soon so that we can get the classes and stuff set up. Get the
Yeah.
times, let you know what room and all that cool stuff before you get there.
Rob, tonight the donation
There is
is
no raffle, but there is
for
a
entry.
donation.
Right. To win
But you
the
better hurry up, Rob,
one on
because we about
one.
to get out of here. $10 is one for one if you're a member.
Yeah,
It's for the one of one fusion.
that's right. Shit, them lot lizards everywhere.
Well, RGG and Zach and all the people in the chat, I gotta bug out of here. I gotta drive back to North Carolina tomorrow.
Okay, Mitch Ivan.
Hey man, listen, you drive
I'll catch.
safe,
Uh,
Yep.
be careful,
yep,
and we will
and I'll
see
see you in
you
about
in a
2 weeks.
couple weeks, man. Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir, brother.
All
I'll
right,
see you.
everybody.
All right,
So
take it
listen,
easy.
we're gonna get up out of here too, man. Listen, we are literally 2 weeks from the meetup. So right now, tonight, 2 weeks from tonight. Matter of fact, what time is it? It's 11. We're gonna be by this 2 weeks from right now. We're gonna be pitching the Wang Dang Doodle
Yeah, that's right.
at the hotel. This will be after the meet and greet. The
Yeah.
women's conference will be done that morning, and we'll all be hanging out. Tick Wayne will have music playing somewhere.
Yep.
Be cigar smoke in the air.
That's
There's
right.
gonna be people running around and just woofing. And then some people gonna be like, "Man, I'm going to bed because they got to get up early in the morning so we can go to range day." So it's gonna be like, man, man, man. What did I say, Howard J? We're gonna pitch a Wang Dang Doodle?
Yeah. Well, man, what's wrong with that?
Dang,
Yeah, we can't pitch a Wang Dang Doodle.
I guess not. Ain't no pitching woo on the job.
You
That's what he
said
said.
you said pitching the what? The wang dang doodle.
We gon' pitch a wang dang doodle all night long.
Yeah, you
That's
don't
a
know that
song.
song?
That's actually a song.
Yeah. So I'm going fishing. All right. What you gonna get some shell crackers and crappie? What you fishing for?
You going fishing tonight?
I'm guessing you're going in the morning.
All right, man. We finna get up out of here.
All right, y'all.
We're gonna see y'all. Well, I guess we'll see you next week. I'm not sure if I'm doing both lives next week. Wednesday, yeah. Friday, I'm not sure, man. I got a lot going on.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. We'll see. Next, we'll play it by ear. But everybody, be safe, be easy, man. Get yourselves together. I think there was like the ticket site is sold out.
Mm-hmm.
We had a couple extra tickets, so we opened it back up. It's crazy, bro. We opened it back up. It was 5 tickets available. I guess people were waiting on the ticket site to open because as soon as I opened it up, the 5 tickets sold within like 10 minutes. So now there's 5 more up there.
Okay.
But I don't know what's going on with the hotel rooms. I ain't gonna lie.
You said you going fishing in Jacksonville. Oh, okay.
Oh, there's some good fishing in Jacksonville. Good fishing down there by the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, man. Y'all be easy. We out.
Peace.
Whoa.